What is going on, guys? Shep's Garage here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing I'm going to be telling you guys 5 interesting features about my 2022 Mark 8 Volkswagen GTI. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you are new to my channel and you are seeing my face on your screen for the very first time, don't forget to please click that subscribe button and smash that like button if you enjoy my videos. My goal is to make YouTube a full-time job, and I cannot do it without your guys' help. A while ago, I did 5 things. I did a video about 5 things I hate about my Mark 8 GTI, and the thing is that video got a lot of people offended. So to sort of, I would say, counter back with this video, that video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 things not 5 things I love, 5 things I find interesting about my Mark 8 GTI, and 5 things that you might find interesting about this car. Now, I've had this car for over 3 months, and I've absolutely enjoyed it. I have almost 3,000 miles on it right now, and it's all been nothing but smiles. However, there are a couple things that I have sort of noticed and I found quite interesting with this car. So I decided to compile a list of 5 interesting things about my Mark 8 Volkswagen GTI. Alright, so let's get started with number 1. What is the first interesting thing I find cool about this car? And that is the fog lights. Now, what's really cool about the Mark 8 GTI is that it has these really cool fog lights that are integrated with the design of the front grille. As you can see, the front grille is this cool honeycomb design, and the fog lights are actually integrated within integrated within the grille. One of my biggest pet peeves with cars is that the fog lights are integrated into the grille, but they're just circles. They don't fit with the design. But with the Mark 8 GTI, it's actually fitted in. As you can see over here, it kind of fits in with these hexagonal shapes. I find that really, really, really cool. Now, I did actually order some yellow headlight tint for these headlights, so they'll be yellow instead of clear. But I find this just so cool how they integrated the fog lights into the front grille, and I really wish more companies would do this. I really like how car companies express their creativity with certain aspects about their car, and one of the most underrated things for them to express their creativity on is the fog lights. And I really wish more companies would actually do this, integrate the headlights or fog lights with the grille. That is an amazing feature, or something I find quite interesting. Alright, moving on to the back of the GTI. The second interesting thing about this car is the trunk. What's really cool about the trunk is that they're maybe wondering, oh, where's the lever or anything, or maybe under here. No, it's actually the Volkswagen logo. You just push the logo in and then pull, and an electronic latch goes, and your trunk is officially open, which is quite cool. Now, this makes so the back end of it is more flush, and there's no hole or anything for a trunk lever. Now, I know Volkswagen's been doing this for years with the GTI, but what also they've been doing as well is they have been integrating the backup camera into the trunk lever, or the logo. So basically, when you back up, that little flap opens, and that houses the backup camera. Now, why is this a really interesting feature? Well, this makes it so the backup camera doesn't get dirty or snowy or have all this debris all over it, because it's covered up by this logo, which means that every single time you reverse the car, you have a clean backup camera that is super, super visible. Amazing feature done by Volkswagen. Now, another interesting feature about this car is that obviously that hexagonal theme throughout the car. So basically, this hexagonal shapes are continued on the interior trim, which is actually quite cool. And even more interesting, they are continued on the speakers. As you can see, they have hexagonal shapes on the speaker grills. But what's even more crazy is that it's continued onto the floor mats. I'm sure that these are the same floor mats on the Mark 7 GTI because it has the old like GTI lettering here, but that's crazy. The hexagonal shape is continued on the all-weather floor mats, which are absolutely dirty, by the way. This car needs a good cleaning after the winter, but this hexagonal shape like carries out through the theme of the car. But speaking of carrying out through the car, another interesting feature about this car, in your line of sight, this is the fourth feature, line of sight, there are three GTI logos. One in the instrument cluster, one on the steering wheel, and then one on the floor mat. In the entire interior, there is 4 GTI logos throughout the entire interior, 2 on the front floor mats, 1 here, and then 1 over there. On the outside, there are 4 GTI logos out on the entire car, 2 on the side blades right there, and then 1 in the front, 1 in the back. Finally, if you move on to the trunk, this is the final interesting thing I find cool about this car, is if you get this car with the roadside assistance kit, which I honestly haven't opened yet because I haven't had a need for it yet, you can see that this car comes with a whole lot of goodies. You can see it comes with jumper cables and an emergency triangle. You also have band-aids, white gloves, and you also have you also have 2 very interesting things that I never thought would come with a Volkswagen GTI Mark 8. You can see it has a squeeze flashlight you squeeze so you can see under the car in dark situations, and a rain poncho with 2 very happy people on that. Let's get a close-up of that. 2 people with a rain poncho on, and they look like that they are GTI enthusiasts, just like the reason why you bought this car. So I hope I never have to open this, since I will not ever need roadside assistance, but you never know. So that is the last interesting thing about this car. Hope you guys did enjoy that list I compiled together. I wanted to share those interesting things I found kind of weird or cool about this car, but I do have 2 things I want to say before I end the video. Number 1 is, as the car season starts, there will be more car meets, more car shows I will be going to. So if you want to see my GTI in person, or meet me if I'm even that famous enough by then, go follow, shameless plug here, go follow the Not Your Average GTI Instagram, which is the Instagram for this car. I will be posting if I'm going to be going to certain events or not. So if you want to see me or see my car, more importantly, you can go and check out the Not Your Average GTI Instagram. Also, don't forget to follow, subscribe to Shep's Garage. Anyways, that's the first thing, is that since spring is coming, I'm in a short sleeve when it's 50 degrees out. I will be going to a lot more car events. I will be going to every car event every single car event if I can go to it. That is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this list of 5 interesting things about my Mark 8 GTI. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, subscribe if you are new as well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.